Hello, gorgeous. I have something exciting. Today's Wednesday. It's hump day. Nobody likes Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, too far away from the weekend. So, what better way to chase away those Wednesday blues than to play in makeup? I have for you a weekly video that I'm going to start doing, and I call it Random Generated Wednesday. So basically, my husband made me a program that I've put all of my makeup in, and it randomly selects makeup for me to use. So then I have to come up with a total look with the makeup that it's chosen for me. How exciting, right? If that interests you and you want to see more, then stay tuned. Hello guys, I am so excited about today's video. Now this is going to be a weekly thing. I'm going to do it every single Wednesday, and I'm really going to be testing out my makeup skills and my creativity. So what we have here, this is something that my husband, I love him so much. This is something that he came up with for me. And essentially I have everything that I have listed in here. All of my palettes, all of my lippies, all of my contours, highlights, everything. And all I have to do is press one button and it will randomize everything that I'm going to use for the day. And I have to make a look out of what this program picks for me. So I never know what it's going to be. It's always going to be something exciting. So let's get started. So I'm going to push my button here and we're going to figure out what I'm going to be using today. Let's see. Okay, so for my eyes, it looks like I'm going to be using the Profusion Gorgeous. There's no accent palette, so just that one. I'm going to do eyelashes today. So I'm going to do my See Me number 4 eyelashes. For my highlighter, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Moon Pearls highlight. And contour, I'm using the e.l.f. palette. Well, there you go. That works out. And then for my lips, I'm going to use Focallure Candy Champagne. And no lip gloss today. So I'm going to go get all of that stuff ready, and I'll be right back to try to make a look out of this. Hi, thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm so excited about this video, you guys. I haven't seen anything like it on YouTube. I haven't seen anything like it at all. So before I started my channel, I was talking to my best friend, and we were talking about ideas, and I was telling her how, I really wanted to do something different. I wanted to bring content that was fun and different, because we see the same things all the time on YouTube with the beauty channels and stuff, and I wanted to do something unique. And she's like, well, why don't you just randomly pick out, palettes and stuff and do random makeup videos? And I was like, oh my God, that's a great idea. So thanks to her, we now have Random Generated Wednesday. Well, I should say thanks to her and my husband. My husband, who made the program for me to be able to randomly generate the makeup that I'll be using on those days. He's amazing, amazing, amazing. He's so smart. He's a mechatronics engineer, and his job involves a lot of programming and things like that. So he was able to, I took the idea to him, and he was able to make this, for me so that I could put all of my makeup in there, and then with just one click or one button push, I could randomly create makeup looks, I guess. So I'm super, super excited about this video, and I can't wait to see, what kind of looks I can create with all the different types of makeup. It also helps me out too, because, you have those days where you really want to play in makeup, but then you're like, oh, what palette do I use? What highlighter do I want to use? What lipstick should I use? This takes all of that away, and because I have everything in there, I will be using all of my stuff. So that to me is awesome because, you know, there's so many times where I'll get a palette and I'll just like, oh, you know, I don't know what to do with this. And then I'll go through another palette. This takes all of that away. Like, this is the palette I'm using. This is the highlighter I'm using. This is what's going to happen. So I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to see how many different looks I can make. So today, you've already seen the video of picking everything. Today, I'm going to use the Profusion Gorgeous Smoky Shadow palette. So this is a palette that I haven't even opened yet. I have not swatched it. I have not used it. It has a plastic, it still has a plastic cover on it. So this one comes in 3 sets. And this has like a pop of blue, and this is a purpley color, and this is a more neutral, and this is a smoky. Okay, so today I'm going to use this one, and I think because of the lip that was picked, I'm going to go neutral because this lip is like a huge, it's so sparkly, like it's just like glitter, which is this one right here. You can't really see that well. But yeah, the sparkle and the glitter in this. So I'm going to do a more muted eye look and go bold on the lips. We'll see how it turns out. So that's the palette, the lipstick. This is the set of lashes that I picked out. I get these on Amazon. They're magnetic lashes. I can't glue lashes on right to save my soul. They're always crooked. I glue my lids together. Yes, I've glued my lids together. They're not right. They don't feel comfortable. Like, there's always a problem with me trying to glue lashes to my eyes. So when they come out with these magnetic lashes, I was so happy. Now, you're not going to open the box and instantly be able to put on beautiful lashes. Like, it doesn't work that way. You do have to practice a little bit. But I'm telling you what, once you get it down, it is as simple as putting the magnetic liner on your eye and sticking the eyelash on there. That's it. Like, it's that easy. So, it picked number 4, I believe. This is what they look like. Oh, hey, tweezers. This is what they look like, okay? This set is gone because I gave it away, so it's not even included in my thing. But this is the set that we're going to be using today. Super, super excited about that. So we're going to be using 4 on this. And then for highlighter, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Moon Pearl highlight. Let's see if we can get the glare off a little bit here. And I accidentally dug a chunk of it out with my nail one day. Don't you hate when that happens? So this is the highlighter I'm going to use. And also, this is the contour palette I'm going to use for bronzer and contour. Just do it like this. So there you go. It's for very light people like me, Casper. See? I really need to go out and get like more sun in my life. I do, but... Okay. So let's get started. I'm so excited. Okay, I've got my handy dandy mirror here. Love this thing. I use it all the time. It has the magnifying mirrors on the sides in case you need to see a little clearer up close. And it's lighted. So I probably won't use the light today because that looks like it's going to whitewash my face. So, yeah, we won't use the light because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. All right, so I have already put on my base, my primer and my base for my face. I've done my eyebrows. I don't go crazy with my eyebrows. I just like to fill them in some. Yeah, I can't do eyebrows really well. I'm still learning that one. So today I'm going to be using LaRousse. I got it in a BoxyCharm or something. And this one is the LR334 Angled Contour. So this is what we're going to be using to contour. And I got a really round face, so I like to bring it down at an angle. If I go out this way, it looks really weird on me. I got a big forehead too, so I'm going to try to hide some of that. Now today I use the Pure Lease BB cream. I got it from an add-on. I didn't set with any powder or anything like that. I try not to do that often because I have really dry skin. You're gonna hear me say that a lot, but yeah. I have really dry skin. And I want to just apologize ahead of time. If you hear a lot of noise, my cats are wilding out today. They have been crazy all day long. I have 2 Siamese cats, and I have a male and a female. They're brother and sister. And my male his name is Fluffy, and he's huge. He's large. He's larger than a small dog. And my female, her name is Cloud, and she's smaller, but they are both vocal, and they've been going crazy today. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe they feel the weather changing or whatever. Today, in my area, it was 102 degrees, so. Now, I don't use blush because I have rosacea, and it really brings out the red in my skin. So I always kind of skip the blush. So now I'm going to go in with this Baddington brush right here. It's gold. We got it in BoxyCharm. And I'm going to go in with a lighter color and just kind of go around those darker colors. Okay, now let's go in with the highlights. This is like a baked highlighter, and it's been my experience that baked highlighters don't really show up as well. I've used this one a few times. It's okay. It's not going to give you that outer space gleam though. It's very, very muted, which, you know, is okay sometimes, but for me personally, I like to shine. I want them to see me from outer space. Yeah, you can't even really see it on the nose. I kind of have a little glow here. Okay. So, highlighter's done. Now, let's prime the lids. I have been obsessed lately with this P. Louise eyeshadow base. This stuff works so good. I'm using the shade Rumor 0.5. I love this stuff. I love how well it sticks The eyeshadow sticks to it. It's so good. It's so, so good. So let's get some of this on. Isn't it crazy the faces we make when we do our makeup sometimes? I catch myself all the time. I'm like, I don't know if that helps it go on better or what, but you know. I try not to do it because I know it looks really, really funny and it makes me feel weird. So this stuff is so good. And the great thing about it is Morphe sells it now. And it's $15. You have to catch it though because it'll sell out fairly quickly. But yeah, this stuff makes my eyeshadow last forever. I want to try the white one to see if it'll make, like, you know, because I usually use e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer and NYX white primer mixed together because the e.l.f. is too dry on its own and the NYX is too wet on its own for me personally. So I always mix them together and they're both white. So whenever I use that combination, my eyeshadow it's just in your face bright. But today, since I'm doing a more muted look, it doesn't really matter that much. But I would like to try the white in this P. Louise and see, you know, how much of a difference there is if it really makes it pop through. Okay, eyes are primed. Let's open this bad boy up. I have not even taken the plastic cover off of it. Okay. Why did they tape that on there? Okay, I'm gonna take this brush out. Let's look at it again. So I'm gonna go for this middle section here and I'm gonna try to create just a nice neutral eye. This is really cool. I love color and especially sparkle and shimmer. Sparkle and shimmer. So blues and purples. I like the really bright colors, but because my lips are going to be so glittery, I'm going to tone it down today on the eyelids. Okay, so I'm going to go in first with this color right here and just kind of put a base down. So I'm going to use this brush that I have right here by Do Care. I got it on Amazon. These are so gorgeous. They're silver and purple. I love these brushes. The quality is really, really good too. They're really nice. They're dense. They're really, really good brushes. And I think I only paid, I want to say $12 or $14 for them. I mean, and I've had them for like 4 or 5 years now. So they're really, really good brushes. So let's go in with this lighter color and just kind of, you know what, I'm going to zoom you guys in a little more so you can see kind of what I'm doing on my eyes here. Let's do that. Okay, so, I talked too long, so now I have to smooth it out. Having hooded eyes is just, ugh, sometimes. Okay, so I'm just going to pack it on a little. Okay, there's not much color payoff with that one, which is fine because I'm using this as a transition color anyway. So I don't really need it to be pow. I just need it to sit there and help me blend. Yep. Smooth out this crease. Okay, and let's pack this in. So this is my very first time using anything from Profusion Cosmetics. I have a mystery box on its way to me, and I'm going to do an unboxing video of that. I'm pretty excited about it because these mystery boxes, I've gotten a couple of them, and this is before I started my channel. These mystery boxes, they have so much stuff. It is insane the amount of stuff that they have in them. Okay. Now, we got that color on there. How light do I want to go? I think I'm going to do a smoky neutral, so I'll go in with this color and pack it in my crease. And for this, I'm going to use my Do Care. It's a bullet brush. My lighting in here is just kind of off right now. I need to get some different lighting in here. But this is a bullet brush, and I like using bullet brushes in my crease because it keeps it in my crease for me. So we're going to go in with this brown. Let's see if we get some good color payoff. Oh, okay, yeah. That's some color. Okay. Wow, Profusion Cosmetics, bringing it for the win. Okay, that's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. So let's just do it. I can't wait to get that mystery box and open it for you guys, because I'm telling you, it's $25 and there's so much stuff in there. Like, you get several eye palettes, face palettes. I mean, you get lip stuff, you get like everything. Like, you could get that and have all the makeup you would need, except, you know, except for foundation and stuff like that, but have all the makeup you need to create a look. Okay, Profusion, I see you with the color. This brown is so pretty. I'm going to move my mirror just a little closer here. This brown is so pretty. I don't usually wear neutral colors. I tend to go for very bright and vibrant eye shadows. But it is good to mute it down every now and then, right? Okay, now I'm going to take the same brush and I am going to diffuse. I'm going to blend and blend and blend. So the way that I've got this is I have it much darker here and lighter coming in. So I really packed the color on here and I made it lighter coming in. So now we just got to blend it out. And as far as the blending goes, it's taken a little extra pressure. It's taking a little extra pressure, but that's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with my other brush with the transition color, and I'm going to soften up a little bit right here. Okay. So far, so good. All right, so now, because I do have it darker on the outer corners, I think I'm going to go in with this lighter shimmer shade right here. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use my, let's see, my Dew Care, we'll just stick with Dew Care today. So, packing brush. Let's see some shimmer. Okay. That's pretty. I definitely don't typically wear nude looks like this, but this is really pretty. It's a nice change. And this is definitely an everyday look. Like you could go to your kid's school or leave the house and run errands or with this look. So what I'm noticing here is the shimmers are not, let me turn this light on for a second. These shimmers are not really giving me a lot of color payoff in this palette anyways. So I'm going to go in with my finger and see if I can sparkle it up a little. Yeah, so the shimmers aren't really in your face shimmer, but that's okay. You don't always have to be in your face. Who am I kidding? Yes, you do, but not today. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Looks pretty. Nice light look. I'm going to take my Moda smudger brush and I'm going to go underneath my lash line and I'm going to use this dark shimmery color here. So I'm going to do that underneath. Again, not a lot of color payoff, but it will work for what I'm doing today. Okay, so there we go, and I are done. Now, before I do the eyelashes, I want to go in with my favorite eyeliner right now, which is the House Laboratories eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. It's so amazing. Look at this point, you guys. Can we just talk about how amazing that is for a second? It is so precise, so thin. I love this eyeliner. I really want to try more of her products. I am a fanatic for Lady Gaga. Like I want to try all of them. I want all of them. Okay, so I have to pull my eyelid. If I do not, I will have road map bumps in my eyeliner, which is frustrating to say the least. This stuff is so amazing. It doesn't bleed, it just glides on so easily. Okay, now I gotta get a little weird with this one. It's harder for me to do my left eye, but it always turns out better. I don't understand how that works, but you know. One side always turns out better than the other side. So whenever I do my magnetic eyelashes, I always put down an eyeliner first, so that I have a kind of base of where I want to go and stuff, because this stuff is really liquidy. Okay, so I have, this one comes with 2 eyeliners, but I already have one open, and I'm going to continue to use this until it runs out so that it doesn't go bad. And you know, what's the point of opening a bunch of them? So now I'm going to use this little guy. This is an eyeliner brush, or an eyeliner brush. That was right. Because the wands on these are really hard. I don't understand why that is. I don't know if it's something to do with the way the product is, but these wands are super, super stiff. So I always take it and I grab my product onto my eyeliner. See, when I'm doing this, it doesn't bend at all. It just kind of, yeah. Okay. And I'm going to throw it on top of my eyeliner here. Be careful if you use these that you don't get the eyeliner in your eyelashes like I just did right there, because it does dry pretty stiff. So I'm going to get a tissue here. Then we're going to go on the other side. So the key to successfully using magnetic eyelashes is to put a coat of eyeliner on, let it dry. You have to let it dry. If you put the eyelashes on wet, it's not going to stick, and then it's just going to pull all of the liner off when you try to adjust it. So we're going to go on this side. That one. Okay, so this side has dried. This side is still wet. I almost put myself with that. So I'm going to dip it back in. I'm going to get more product, and then I'm going to go back over it on this side. I typically use 2 coats of eyeliner. Some eyelashes tell you to use 3 coats even. It just all depends on the eyelash. But I usually always use 2 at least. And it does dry pretty quickly. It doesn't take a long time to dry. Like this eye is already dry. But I highly suggest getting an eyeliner brush if you use them, because those brushes or those wands do not work very well. Okay, so now we'll let that dry down, and then we'll get our lashes on. And all we'll have left to do is our lips. Now with these magnetic eyelashes, they are very, very strong. When you pull the eyelash off, do it very gently first of all, but you'll pull the liner off with it. They will stick. They will stay all day. I live in a pretty windy area, and I never have to worry about my eyelashes coming off. So always clean them too after you've used them. Clean the magnets. A Q-tip and some micellar water does the trick easily. It doesn't take much, but if you clean them every single time, they'll last a lot longer. Okay, so feels like everything is dry. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, let's get our eyelashes here. Okay, so these ones have smaller on the inside, longer on the outside, so we have to be sure we put them on the right eye. I've done that before. I've put them on the wrong eyes before. So now that you have your eyeliner on and it's dry and it's ready to go, all you really have to do is place it. Oh. And that's it. That's it. It's that easy. So I'm going to take a little bit of mascara and just put it on the bottom. I'm not going to run it through the lashes. And then I'm going to put some on the bottom of my lashes. And for this, I'm using the Essence Lash Princess, the false lash effect. That's what I'm using. And this is what the wand looks like. I wasn't super impressed with this product, but I bought it, so I want to finish it off. I want to use it. So I've been using it as much as possible. And I did get some on the lashes there. And there we go, we have our first lash. I'm gonna let that dry. I have too many brushes. Have you ever heard anybody say too many brushes? Never. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a spoolie and kind of meld my lashes together with the falsies. And pinch them in. These ones are very dramatic at the end here. That's so cool. Okay, now we need to put our other one on. And most of the time I put mascara on before I do the lashes, but to be honest, I forgot today, so it is what it is. And that's the other thing. So I just stuck it to my eyelid. See, I stuck it right there. Okay, it's not the right spot. I can just move it again. As long as you don't let it sit for too long, you can reposition it very easily. That's the other thing I like about these. Okay, let's get some mascara on this one. My mouth again, I'm oh. There we go. Up through, so as my hair stays out of the way. And give it a pinch. And there we have it. Beautiful lashes. I absolutely adore these magnetic lashes, you guys. They are just so easy to work with. So all we have left is our lips, and we have the glittery lips. I think I'll just go ahead and do a lip liner. This is a pinky nude lip liner, but I think it'll go okay. Okay, now let's get some glitter. Can you see that? No, you can't really. Hard to talk and do lips. So yeah, there we have it. Glittery puckers. Thank you guys so much for joining me for my first random generated Wednesday. I am so excited about the future of this video. I know that there are going to be times where my creativity and everything are going to be pushed to the brink, but I'm excited and I can't wait. So if you liked this video, if you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, hit the notifications. Thank you so much for joining me and have a fabulous, fabulous day. Don't forget to keep sparkling.